Welcome to StarCraft 2, How to Play Terran by Ahnuld Schwarzensteiger. I have my co-host Maria, who's really pissed off because she still thinks that kid is mine, but I swear to God it's not. We had a DNA check. They said it was inconclusive as to whether it was the Terminator's child, or whether it was Dutch's child, or whether it was John Kimball's child. Anyway, we're going to make you experts at this game. You're going to be able to absolutely destroy any of your enemies on very easy mode. We're going to teach you how to play Terran. It's very easy to play Terran. It's not complicated. It's not like playing Zerg where you have to put creep and shit. Anyway, this is really for a new player. If you've never played StarCraft before, then you should probably download it first. If you don't know what StarCraft is, why the fuck are you watching this video anyway, you idiot? So the main thing is that when you play StarCraft 2 as the Terrans, you're going to come up against one of three opponents. You're going to come against the Zerg, who are a shitty alien species. As you know, they're pretty easy to fuck up if you just cover yourself in dirt and hide yourself from their heat-seeking shit. Then there's like the alien race that has a shield. Only pussies use shields. If you saw the movie Conan, you know I didn't even have a fucking shield the whole time. I fought with a sword, my hands. I think I bit a snake or something at one point. Anyway, and then the other thing is you might come against the Terrans. If you come against the Terrans, just fucking quit the game. Why are you playing against yourself, you moron? Anyway, so we're going to talk about a few strategies like the M3 ball, which is Medvacs, Marauders, and some other thing that starts with the fucking letter M. We might cover the T1 ball. It's not to be confused with the L1 ball, which is Lance Armstrong's one testicle, which is just the making a bunch of Thors. You might have to kill half your units to make more Thors, but it's okay. Anyway, the only bulletproof, there's nothing bulletproof if I'm shooting a bullet, but for the most part, anything bulletproof strategy of the Terrans is if you just create a bunch of Russian battle cruisers and just send them off and fuck everything up. You can send your SCVs to repair them, and they'll probably die because you'll forget that they're repairing and following, and they'll get fucked by everything. So yeah, basically just create a shit ton of battle cruisers, and then you can take out anything on the entire map in about 3 days, because that's how long it takes to move these slow fucking things. So when you create SCVs, there isn't an upgrade currently in StarCraft 2 to not make them complete fucking idiots. So when you do make them and set them to go with your battle cruisers to go together somewhere, your SCVs are like gung-ho and shit, like let's get there soon and repair these battle cruisers when they get here. But the problem is that they're getting butt-fucked by all the Zerglings. So basically just build a bunch of battle cruisers, have SCVs repair them, and don't be a fucking retard and select all of them at the same time. So you might be tempted to create a Hellion, which is the first unit you can create when you build a factory. The Hellion is piloted by a guy from Mississippi who probably fucked his sister. It drives basically, it's a four-wheeler with a flamethrower. Probably he bought it from his cousin's garage sale or something for cheap. And he just rides around saying redneck phrases like ready to roll and let's burn something or some whatever shit. Anyway, if you build these units, then that probably means you're trying to quit the game because you're gonna fucking lose. The Hellion is a piece of shit and incest is illegal, I'm pretty sure, in every country, including in the outer space of StarCraft 2. Anyway, this guy just will drive around. He can kill a few units maybe if the units are away from keyboard or something. And even then the Hellion probably will still die. So that's basically all you need to know about the Hellion. It's a piece of shit. Ignore it. If StarCraft 2 has a mod where you are not allowed to build Hellions, then that would be ideal. There's a unit called the Reaper. The Reaper's amazing. It uses a jetpack. It hops around and shit. It talks a lot of shit when it comes out of the barracks, but it dies really quick like a bitch. Like it comes out of the barracks and it's like, ready to rock, I'm going to kill shit. You send it off to kill something and it fucking explodes on its own when trying to jump up a cliff or something. There's some really good secret Navy SEAL units and shit. In StarCraft 2, it's called the Ghost Recon piece of worthless shit unit. Basically, he has a couple abilities. He can shoot a nuclear missile, which does absolutely nothing to anything. It doesn't even blow up a building. I don't know if anyone here listening was in Hiroshima, but you can confirm that the nuclear missile will blow up a fucking building. Anyway, this guy, he also has a cloak, so he can stay hidden. You know, be all secret and like sneak up on the guys and tickle them and shit. But really what ends up happening is that his cloak goes down at the worst time. Like worst timing, like when your maid tells your wife that you have an illegitimate kid with him. Everything is just the worst time with this fucking new guy, and it costs so much money. Kind of like when your wife finds out you had a kid with a maid. When you're playing Terran, it's really important to expand. Okay, I know a lot of you guys are probably thinking, well, you're a one-man army. Well, fuck you. If it's me, I make one base, one marine, that's all I need. I make one base, I make an SCV to just distract the enemy while my one marine goes and kills the entire Zerg army. But you can't do that because you are not me. So what you need to do is expand your base, have a couple of command centers, you know, maybe put one of them with a giant turret on top, another one that can maybe shit out some mules. We'll get into shitting mules later, but basically you can't, you know, there's not enough minerals in one place, so you have to spread out really quick because you're not a one-man army. We'll talk about the one-man army strategy later. It's going to involve me, 9mm gun, and probably a bunch of dead fucking Zergs with 9mm bullet holes in the head. It's really important to upgrade your units. So for example, if you want your bunkers to be able to stop more than just a wet tissue paper, then you need to upgrade the bunker to have more armor, and you need to upgrade the bunker to have more units in it. So, you know, you can put a marine, a marauder, and, you know, a couple of SCVs to just hang out and shoot the shit, you know, read Cigar Aficionado magazine. And, yeah, there's just more room in the bunker when you upgrade. Thank you for watching the video. If you liked it, make sure to click like or upvote. If you didn't like the video, I can send it to you attached maybe to a gun, or maybe I just staple it to your face. Fuck you. This is the end of the video. Why are you still watching this, you idiot? Watch our episode 2, which isn't out yet.